It is August 14th. We drove from we drove from Wyoming yesterday with the U-Haul. We towed my car. It was an excursion. It was awful. We reserved the U-Haul about 2 weeks in advance, and they told me that they didn't have any available and that they would contact me. And they initially put my reservation at a U-Haul not far from my apartment in Wyoming. And then about 48 hours after that, they did like the big U-Haul in town. They switched it to that one. And then less than 24 hours later, they moved my reservation to Laramie 3 hours later than we wanted it. So we went to the big U-Haul and we're like, hey, can you help us out? We're really trying to not go to Laramie if at all possible. Is there anything that you can do for us? And they did. They had the tow, but the only truck that they had was a 26-foot, and we reserved a 15-foot. So Jake's car was too big to go on the tow. His tires were too big, so we had to tow my car. And Jake drives manual, and I don't know how to drive manual. So I got to drive the tow and the truck all the way from Cheyenne to Salt Lake. I thought it was going to explode in Rock Springs and right before Park City. It didn't. But I was terrified, and on the highway when it was 80, I dropped down to 40 because I thought the truck was gonna explode. We got back yesterday about 5 o'clock. Jake had to do his internship presentation today, which he goes and tells the leadership of the company what he learned and why the internship was important. I went and got fingerprinted for my job. I am going to be at an elementary school and I'm going to be their PE teacher. Got fingerprinted and I got a tour of the school. It's really far away. It's about a 20-minute drive, which I'm not used to because everything in Cheyenne is a 15-minute drive. But it's a really nice school. It's got a beautiful atrium. The gym is nice. The library was beautiful. I got fingerprinted. I toured the school. We got in late last night because the drive took way longer than it was supposed to. It's supposed to be a 6.5-hour drive, and it ended up taking about 7.5 to 8 hours because I couldn't go very fast in the U-Haul. We've got to finish unpacking today. We've also got to do a lot of cleaning because it's a little bit messy in here. Jake got rid of a lot of stuff yesterday. While we were packing, I got rid of a lot of stuff too. We probably had half a dozen trash bags that we threw out. We took something to the dump. I donated a bunch of clothes and, yeah.
So we've just dropped off the U-Haul. We have Christian's dresser in the back. We're going back to my place in Salt Lake by the University of Utah. We're driving up, driving in the city right now. We're looking at places, you know, those cool places all over the place. We're trying to think of a date idea for tonight. Kristen's very dehydrated, or was. Lips are very chapped right now. They haven't gotten chapped in forever, except for the last 2 days. I think stress has something to do with it, but we're at a point now where we just need to go put away everything we unpacked and clean any messes. And we should be good to just relax and not worry about it.
Hey, today, tell them about your big day, Jake.
The big day. Oh, today was the day where I got an offer to be an engineer. So hopefully one day I can afford one of those red cars back there. yeah, I'm gonna start off as a field engineer part-time, just while I'm finishing college, and then I'm gonna take my exams while I'm doing this, my FE. I'm gonna graduate. I'll be a PE, project engineer, most likely, for the next, I wonder how long I'll be. I guess at least 4 years, right? Because that's when I'll be able to get my professional engineer license. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. There's a lot of talk with the executives today about where I'm ending up, whether that's going to be Utah or that's going to be Colorado or Cheyenne or
where. I really hope it's not Cheyenne because Tulsa, we just moved everything.
There's
here.
Tulsa, Oklahoma. Is that a place? Tulsa, Oklahoma is a real place? I don't know, I've never been. And then also El Paso, Texas. I haven't talked about this yet, but also El Paso, Texas. They're doing some more data centers and some earthwork. It's pretty massive earthwork. I might get sent down there. So I'd like to go somewhere, of course, where we can settle down, you know, perhaps start a family and just work, just have years and years and years of work as long as we got to do it. Because we know how much moving sucks. But yeah. You know, we might be able to make enough money to where we don't have to do this and get absolute. My shirt yesterday was disgusting. I wore a white shirt yesterday too. If we're gonna have to keep moving around them, but that's just not.
Yeah. Sorry. I was gonna.
Yeah, I wouldn't have done that either. I would have probably done the exact same thing. I used to work somewhere around here. Where are we? State Street, Broadway. I worked. Oh, that's where I worked. The other side of that Wells Fargo building. That's a cool fun fact.
Repertory Dance Theater is on Broadway, and I want to go take classes when I have time. Go take ballet and modern. Maybe jazz. It'd be good for me.
Yeah, absolutely. Downtown Salt Lake's pretty right now. There's no obnoxious people. There's no vagrants or. It's very nice. It's very, very upscale today, which is why I'm in town. So.
I just wish it wasn't 100 degrees out right now. That was killer unloading.
Yeah, my 97. Yeah, I think you're right. 200 South. We live off of 1155 East and 200 South. Right next to the University of Utah. Anyways, I think we should wrap up the vlog. I think I've said everything I want to say. I'd like to go to Florida personally. Or it's
I want to go back to Cheyenne.
Oh, we don't want to go back to Cheyenne. So we'll see where we end up. I have a lot of opportunities. But yeah, we at least have 4.5 months of not moving, which will be nice. Moving is hard. I thought I had real problems until I had to move everything we own into a storage container 451 miles away from Cheyenne.
Everything I own.
Oh yeah.
Because it was my apartment first.
Yep.
I am running that one.
Yeah, I would do the same thing. But yeah, there's more to come. Check out the next episode. See you later. So yeah.